All right. Hey, everybody, and welcome to tonight's set of breaks. We have another Saturday night doubleheader here. First, we are going to do our first break for 2020 Bowman Mega Box Baseball. So, yeah, of course, that stuff is going crazy right now. So, we will give that a shot, see how it goes. We've done some 2020 Bowman Blasters, of course. Those have been fun. And done some previous Bowman Mega Boxes that have also been great breaks. And after that, in about 30 minutes, we have the second half of the case we started a few weeks ago, going back to 2008 Bowman Football. 3 jumbo HTA boxes, the second half of that case. So yeah, before we do start with the Bowman Mega Boxes for baseball, first just want to make sure that everybody can see and hear me okay right now. We are up on both YouTube and Breakers. Oh, we are not on Breakers. All right, just a sec. What? Okay, that's weird. That is not starting. But we're good on YouTube? All right, good. Don't know what is going on with Breakers there. It is just starting and stopping, but yeah, we didn't do the Breakers backup for a while, so didn't have a problem there. All right, we'll just go with the YouTube then. So, excuse me. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, the Breakers won last night. Cut off early too, so maybe it's something with that site. But yeah, YouTube is not giving us problems, so no worries there. But yeah, before we do start with Bowman, we'll go ahead and do our rundown for everyone we have tonight. So this is alphabetical by city, by division. Baltimore, Subaru 6906, Boston, G-Man 5014, New York Yankees, RZ, Tampa Bay, BioStuts, Toronto, Don Sizemore 0, Chicago White Sox, Motor Doll, Cleveland, IPAC 27, Detroit, Rembo 73, Kansas City, Royal 5, Minnesota, Subaru 6906, Houston, BioStuts, LA Angels, Boo-Will 88, Oakland, RSJ Sports Cards, Seattle 24, Texas, Jordy Yoku 9, Atlanta, Steve Spen, Miami, Shadow Wolf 3000, New York Mets, Burleson 1, Philly, Subaru 6906, Washington, 2010 Bear 45, Chicago Cubs, Paul T 3520, Cincinnati, Mandy C 1023, Milwaukee, Subaru 6906, Pittsburgh, Jordy Yoku 9, St. Louis, Lil Mort, Arizona, Jordy Yoku 9, Colorado, Paul T 3520, LA Dodgers, G-Man 5014, San Diego BioStuts, San Francisco, Subaru 6906. All right, so yeah, with that, we can go ahead and get started. So yeah, first break of the night, 5 boxes, 2020 Bowman Mega Box Baseball. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of 2020 Bowman recently, and we've been doing a lot of Mega Boxes for 2018 and 2019 fairly recently, and we don't have any more left. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to go back to them, but those Mega Box breaks have been a lot of fun. I mean, we've always had really good luck with the Mojo packs in terms of getting the biggest names. Like for 2018, for Luis Robert, there were like more Mega Box refractors for him for a while at least than there were breaks that we did, which was definitely beating the odds, but was still, of course, pretty awesome. So maybe we can do that tonight with, I don't know, a few of the bigger names who shall remain nameless until we pull them. All right, so here we go, guys, with box number 1. We'll start with the regular packs and then go to the Mojo. Or the Mega Box packs, they're called. And of course, everything, including base, will be going out tonight. It will be going out early in the week. First Chromes, we have Grayson Rodriguez for Baltimore and Matt Manning for Detroit. Of course, I can go back to any particular card too. If you want me to show it again, so no worries there. Bo Bichette, base rookie for Toronto. Luis Robert, prospect for the White Sox. Chrome Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. And Chrome Isaac Paredes for Detroit. Dustin May, rookie, Dodgers. Chrome Ian Anderson for the Atlanta Braves. And a Chrome Gerard Encarnacion for the Miami Marlins. And by the way, I am still learning about a lot of these players, so if I do pronounce anybody wrong, like if it's Gerard instead of Gerard, not 100% on that, honestly, please feel free to correct me. No worries at all there. Oh, sorry about that. We have Chrome Bryce Terang for Milwaukee, and a Chrome Ronaldo Hernandez for Tampa Bay. All right, and first set of Mega Box packs here. All right, excuse me. So we have Matt Manning for Detroit, Alex Kirilloff, Minnesota, Jesus Luzardo, spanning the globe for Oakland, Antonio Cabello for the New York Yankees, Aaron Ashby, Milwaukee, Aaron Shortridge, Pittsburgh, Glenn Allen Hill Jr., Arizona, Jordan Yamamoto, Rookie of the Year favorites for Miami, Riley Green for Detroit, and Nick Bennett for Milwaukee. Oops. All right, box number 2. All right, so for the regular retail packs, box 2. Chrome Christian Javier for Houston, and a Chrome Jacob Amaya for the LA Dodgers. Excuse me. Adley Rutschman, Orioles. Chromes for Luis Gil for the Yankees, and a Chrome Gus Varland for the Oakland A's. Chrome Kenan Smith for the Yankees, and Adam Hall for the Orioles. Shane Baz Chrome for Tampa Bay. And Miguel Amaya Chrome for Chicago. And Mike Trout at the end there. All right, so next round of Mojo packs. Let's see what we got here. First, Tristan Casas for the Boston Red Sox. Forrest Whitley, Houston Astros. And it looks like we have a backwards card here. So, and it's thicker. Must be something. All right, yes it is. We have our first auto of the night, a Mojo Refractor auto for Sammy Ciani for the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, guess they're putting the hits in backwards now. But yeah, Jordan Yoku 9, nice one here. Sammy Ciani. Mojo Refractor auto, so we are on the board with an autograph for tonight. Excuse me, sorry, for the Pittsburgh Pirates. So nice one there. Dylan Carlson for St. Louis. Alec Bohm for the Phillies. Spencer Howard, also for the Phillies. Estevan Florial, Yankees. Aristides Aquino, Rookie of the Year favorites, Cincinnati. Excuse me, Anthony Volpe for the Yankees. And Ryan Mountcastle for Baltimore. All right, quick drink. All right, so yeah, we have broken ground officially on the autographs for 2020 Mega Box. Hopefully many more to come. All right, so here we go with box 3. Bo Bichette, another base rookie for Toronto. Chrome Zach Brown for Milwaukee. And Travis Swaggerty for Pittsburgh. CJ Abrams Chrome for San Diego. And Keibert Ruiz Chrome for the LA Dodgers. Chromes for Jeremy Pena for the Houston Astros. And Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. Chromes for Brian Mata for the Red Sox. And Jean Diaz for the Tampa Bay Rays. Dustin May, another rookie for the Dodgers. All right, next Mojo pack round, we have Colton Welker for Colorado, Zach Brown for Milwaukee. All right. We have, first of all, we have Robert Pawson for the Oakland A's, so that is a nice one right away. RSJ Sports Cards. I don't want to say for sure because this is the first time I've broken this, but I know this is a different photo than the card he normally has, so this might be a variation mojo as well. So pretty solid short print there. Let me check the code on the back real quick. I think that's a different one. So I think that's a variation. Yeah, I think so. So Robert Pawson, I believe, a variation Mojo Refractor, so a nice one there for the Oakland A's. RSJ Sports Cards. All right, following that, Justin Dunn, Rookie of the Year favorites for Seattle. Gus Varland for Oakland, because yeah, everyone else has the same photo. Nico Holsizer for Tampa Bay. Jackson Rutledge for Washington. And I see something orange looking. Go Vols right behind this one. Let's see what we have here. Yes, we do. An orange Mojo Refractor and another big one for the Oakland A's. In this set of packs here, that is Logan Davidson. Orange Mojo Refractor, so RSJ Sports Cards getting two nice ones there. Robert Pawson, and I think that was a variation. And yeah, Logan Davidson, Orange Mojo out of 25. Let's look at the, numbering's on the front. Yes, didn't see that at first. 8 out of 25. So yeah, there's the numbering above the logo. Sorry if that's a little hard to read there. But yeah, Logan Davidson for Oakland, Orange Mojo Refractor out of 25. All right, not a bad set of packs for the A's. We have Ulrich Bojarski for Detroit and Jordan Balazovic for Minnesota. All right, so yeah, really picking up now. We've had an auto, an orange, and a variation. Now we just gotta find a way to mix all three of those together. I mean, that probably doesn't exist, but two of them together. Would not complain about that. So yeah, a good way to get started with Robert Pawson too. A few other names. Still got to call out here, of course. All right, so here we go with the regular retail packs for box number 4. First, Ke'Bryan Hayes Chrome for Pittsburgh, and Nick Madrigal Chrome for the Chicago White Sox. Logan Davidson again, this time in regular Chrome form for Oakland, and Brady McConnell Chrome for Kansas City. Dustin May rookie, Dodgers. Hunter Green Chrome for Cincinnati, and Tyler Freeman Chrome for Cleveland. Chromes for Julio Rodriguez for Seattle, and Jesus Sanchez for Miami. And Jesus Luzardo, rookie for Oakland. All right, so for box number 4, we have Dane Dunning for the White Sox, Brady Singer, Kansas City, spanning the globe, Ulrich Bojarski for the Detroit Tigers, Damon Jones, Philly, Chris Valamont for Minnesota, Jaciel De La Cruz for Atlanta, J.J. Bleday for Miami, Yordan Alvarez, Rookie of the Year favorites for Houston, Brian Hayes for Pittsburgh, and Nate Pearson for Toronto. All right, so box number 5. Let's close out with a big one. All right, so here we go. For Chromes, we have Jazz Chisholm for Miami. Oops. And Cal Mitchell for Pittsburgh. Shea Langeliers for Atlanta. You have a Chrome for him. And a Chrome Grant Little for San Diego. Chrome Estevan Florial for the Yankees. And a Chrome Luis Robert prospect for the White Sox. Chrome Nico Holsizer for Tampa Bay, and a Chrome Jackson Rutledge for Washington. All right, and one more set of Mojo packs. So yeah, let's see what we can finish up with here. All right, so here we go. Mojos for Tristan Casas for Boston. Forrest Whitley, Houston. Spanning the globe, Ulrich Bojarski, second one for Detroit. Dylan Carlson for St. Louis. Alec Bowman for Philly. Spencer Howard for Philly. Estevan Florial, New York Yankees. Jesus Luzardo, Oakland. Anthony Volpe, another one for the Yankees. And Ryan Mountcastle for Baltimore. All right, everyone. So that will do it for the Bowman 2020 Mega Box break. We do have plenty more that have either just come in or are coming in, so we'll definitely have more breaks of that coming up. Yeah, I love all the Bowman Mega Box breaks we've done every year. Had a lot of nice stuff, and yeah, Oakland coming in with the big double up there with the Mojo packs in the third box, the Robert Paulson, I believe, variation, and then the orange refractor for Logan Hanson. All right, so yeah, in terms of shipping for these cards, we will have them out either Monday or Tuesday at the latest. So tomorrow, everything from last night and tonight, we will sort out and get ready to ship out. But yeah, it has to all go out together. So just to make sure that nothing ends up in the wrong place. So Tuesday at the latest, hopefully by Monday though. Tomorrow, spend a lot of time working on that. And of course, we do have plenty more in terms of 2020 Bowman coming up. We have the Blasters on Tuesday and another Mega Box break on Wednesday. So yeah, lots more to come. Those should be fun breaks as well. All right, so it is 12:44 now. We should go ahead and get ready to transition to our second and much larger, much longer break of the night, 2008 Bowman Jumbo HTA football. Finishing off the case that we started with 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it was 3. So yeah, we'll finish that up. Should be another fun break. We got some nice like color autos in the first break. Unfortunately, one of them was a redemption, and this is an older product, so that was a bit of a bummer. But we did have another nice one for Geronimo. So yeah, hoping we can hit something big in this one tonight as well. And yeah, so looks like we are still good. Yeah, not sure what was happening with breakers there, but YouTube is going strong, so no problems there. And yeah, we will go ahead and, sorry, kind of rambling here. We will do our, just got to make sure I don't forget anything, our rundown for 2008 Bowman, alphabetical by city abbreviation by division. So Buffalo, Shadow Wolf 3000, Miami, Motor Doll, New England, Akaji Hero 10, New York Jets, Shadow Wolf 3000, Baltimore, Akaji Hero 10, Cincinnati, Breed 2574, Cleveland, BR Dage 0, Pittsburgh, Shadow Wolf 3000, Houston, Shadow Wolf, got you for the unsold teams too. Indianapolis, Reds Row 60, Jacksonville, Rycon 75, Tennessee, Justin Arney, Denver, Shadow Wolf, Kansas City and Oakland, Reds Row 60, San Diego, Shadow Wolf 3000, Shadow Wolf for Dallas and New York Giants as well. Philly, Justin Arney, Washington, Shadow Wolf, Chicago, and Bus 6851, Detroit, Green Cards, Green Bay, Brawlyle 0, Minnesota, Green Cards, Atlanta, Dree Jane, Carolina, Justin Arney, New Orleans, Shadow Wolf, Tampa Bay, GTGD 123, Arizona, and Seattle, Shadow Wolf, actually that whole division, San Francisco and St. Louis, Shadow Wolf 3000 as well. All right, so with that, we will go ahead and get started. Because, yeah, this one, first time around, was a much longer break, only 3 boxes, but of course, filled to the brim, literally, with cards. And a small amount of styrofoam, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's been fun going old school with some of these breaks more recently, too. Kind of branching out. I mean, of course, we do a lot of the retail stuff, and we do a lot of the very recent stuff too. Lots of other things they threw into this box. Ads and checklists and all that jazz. But yeah, it's interesting to do these breaks too, because for me it was like it was catching up, because I was really in the cards as a kid, and around this time or a few years earlier kind of stopped following, so it's like I wasn't really here to have, you know, I guess a pulse of what was going on with just football cards in general, or baseball. So yeah, it's always good to catch up. And of course to remember a bunch of names I haven't thought about in a really long time. And there are quite a few in this. I mean, in addition to, of course, the Matt Ryans and the, of course, Joe Flacco's of the world. Yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, of course, as a Ravens fan who, you know, he divides a lot of people, but I do have love for Flacco, so getting something big for him tonight would be especially cool. Or his Vaughn and nemesis, of course, Matt Ryan. Man. So many angry internet message board / Reddit arguments about those two back in the day. I was definitely a fierce Flacco defender, and, you know, he has his own things going for him in that regard. But yeah, Ryan definitely, over the long haul, I have to admit, ended up being better. Yep, Pierre Garçon. Which, yeah, that was until I remembered that he was with the second Colts Super Bowl team. That caught me off guard that he was that early, that he was a rookie all the way back in 08. But yeah, no, it's true. Like, it wasn't really a late bloomer or anything. He just is more well known for what he's done in more recent years. I mean, I guess that would be like the mid-2010s at this point, or early part of the decade. He's been retired for a little bit now, but I'm not 100%. Or, no, he's still around, right? No, I'll check. All right, so here we go. All right, box number 1. Good luck to all. Should be a fun break. We'll have a lot of stuff, of course, and pretty solid number of hits too. So yeah, let's get something big. All right, so starting with veteran base here. Of course, everything goes out, including base, as always, including Matt Payton. For the rookies, we have Deshaun Jackson. Hope I don't have to flip over too much here. For the Eagles, yeah, guys like Matt Flynn and Chad Henne and Brian Braum. Jamal Charles as well. We have a rookie for him. And Matt Forte, Chiefs and Bears. So yeah, the rookies, the base rookies show up pretty consistently. I want to say it was 1 per box on average. Oh my goodness. All right. Looked down for a second, didn't see we had a green refractor autograph here. All right, so I think these were HTA exclusive, which is why I've gotten 3 of them. But yeah, Colt Brennan for the Washington Redskins, green refractor auto. And yeah, there's a name that he didn't stay in the NFL for too long, but definitely with Hawaii in college, he was a legend. Colt Brennan, Shadow Wolf 3000 and the Washington Redskins, green refractor auto, and that was number 95. out of 150. So nice one there for Washington. Colt Brennan, green refractor auto. Jermichael Finley, gold rookie for Green Bay. And we have some chromes there, all upside down. But yeah, Colt Brennan, along with Colt McCoy, just having the best name for a college quarterback you can imagine. Mike Smith, coach rookie for the Falcons. Like, if people call you Colt, you were born for football. Or horse racing, I guess. Michael Finley, base rookie, Green Bay. We have a numbered orange border rookie here for Ryan Clady for the Denver Broncos. It was really good for a while. 188 out of 250. Ryan Clady for Denver. So that is Shadow Wolf as well. Probably a name we'll be calling out a lot tonight. Yeah, we got a lot of teams here. So should be getting some hits. Jason Jones, gold border for Tennessee. Chromes. We have Dwayne Brown at the end there for Houston. Another stud left tackle, and yeah, he's still going pretty strong. With Seattle now. Aaron Rodgers, right before he finally got to, before he got his chance. Rashard Mendenhall, rookie, Pittsburgh. Jordy Nelson on the board with him, and Green Bay with a rookie. Gold border, Justin Fargas for the Raiders. Oops, we had a chrome there. Chrome rookie for Pierre Garçon for the Colts. Matt Slater as well for the Patriots. Yeah, there was another name that, like, I knew he was a part of that rookie class. I'd seen a couple of cards for him before, like in Contenders, but didn't realize he was in this too. So that was a nice surprise. Martellus Bennett, rookie for the Cowboys. Aqib Talib for the Bucks. Taryn McFadden for the Raiders. All right, I should probably flip these over. All right, there we go. We have a blue border, Carolina blue border for the Carolina Panthers, Jonathan Stewart. We got a numbered rookie for him, 220 out of 500. Jay Stu and the Carolina Panthers, Justin Arney. So a nice one there. Paul Smith, gold border for Jacksonville. That's not, yeah. Thought I picked up another chrome there. Reggie Corner. Remember him just for having the perfect name. He's a cornerback, and his name is Corner. Why not? We also had Cliff Averill there for Detroit. Yeah, I feel like I could ramble about just about all the rookies here. Like 2008 was around the time of my peak draft obsession, I guess, if you want to call it that. So even the guys who didn't really do anything remember pretty strongly in one way or another. Justin Forsett, rookie for the Seahawks. Ray Rice, rookie for the Ravens. So yeah, 2 Ravens running backs in a row there, technically. All right, we're on the board with Matt Ryan here. We have a rookie for him and the Falcons. So Drew Jane, we have a Matt Ryan there. Also CJ2K, Chris Johnson for Tennessee, and Matt Slater, base rookie for the Pats. All right, we have a jersey card here. Excuse me. This is going to be Jake Long for the Miami Dolphins. Excuse me. So Miami getting the #1 pick here, Jake Long and Motor Doll for the Dolphins. All right, Tom Zibikowski. He was solid for us for a hot minute. We have a refractor here, another numbered Ryan Clady rookie for the Denver Broncos. 385 out of 500. So another nice Clady there for Denver. Shadow Wolf 3000. Tom Brady for the Pats. Yeah, I think veteran base. We ended up getting, I want to say, a few per box. Can't say I remember 100% there. Jake Long base rookie as well for Miami. Owen Schmidt, the helmet guy. Gerard Mayo rookie for the Pats. Pierre Garçon, have a base rookie as well for him and the Colts. We have a, careful there, did not slip off, so we're good. Blue border Wes Welker for the New England Patriots. So that is going to be numbered. Yeah, sorry if the numbering's hard to see there. 30 out of 500. Wes Welker for the Pats and Kajihiro 10. LaDainian Tomlinson, gold border for the Chargers. And yeah, the golds are just regular parallels. They do not have numbering. All right, for the Chromes, Brandon Flowers for the Chiefs. Probably top 3 Brandon Flowers in existence, so he's done well for himself. Gotta look on the bright side. Bad pun's over. All right, so fourth stack here for the first box. Yeah, I'll flip these over. John David Booty. Shard Choice, go Jackets. Light blue border for the Kansas City Chiefs, Kevin Robinson. So that will be numbered 395 out of 500. Kevin Robinson, numbered rookie for KC, Redsco 60. And a gold Jay Cutler for the Broncos. These are the chromes. Tony Sperano, coach rookie for Miami. John Harbaugh, coach rookie for the Ravens. Joe Flacco, rookie for the Ravens as well. Yeah, that was the start of an era right there. Calais Campbell, rookie for Arizona. Got to throw Go Ravens in there too. Still going strong, of course. DRC is pretty good for the Cardinals too. Yeah, indeed. He was a good coach for a while too. Dwayne Brown, rookie. Yeah, he took over. They went 1-15 the year before, and to immediately go to the playoffs, all they really, they changed some things up, but it's like gold border Brian Braun. Yeah, let me finish with this first for the Packers and our chromes. Tyvon Branch was pretty good for a little while. But yeah, to take largely the same team, shuffle some pieces around, bring in Chad Pennington, who was kind of at the end of the road there, and immediately win the division. They had some help from Bernard Pollard, but, still, that was pretty extraordinary. I also remember, I think ESPN one time did this, sketch with, Tony Sperano, Tony Soprano, and they actually brought in, James Gandolfini to, talk to him, about their names being mixed up or something. Jonathan Stewart, rookie, Carolina. That might not have been how it went. I really don't remember it well, but they did something like that, The puns were obvious. Darren McFadden, rookie for Oakland. Oops, sorry about that. Thomas DQ was pretty solid. Kentwan Balmer, gold border for San Francisco. Rookies, Gosder Chairless for Detroit. Stevie Johnson, Buffalo Bills. Yeah, he was pretty good for a while, Stevie Johnson, except against that team. Oh, he had that. They had that game in the bag, and he just couldn't hold on to that pass at the end there. But yeah, he was pretty solid for him. Mario Manningham, Super Bowl hero, Giants. Speaking of Super Bowl heroes there, Tracy Porter for the Saints. Philip Wheeler, go Jackets. All right, and we have an auto coming up here. This one is going to be Justin Forsett for the Seattle Seahawks. So nice one there. Shadow Wolf 3000. Justin Forsett and Seattle. Signs of the future rookie autograph there. Yeah, of course, was really good with Baltimore. Have a ton of appreciation for that. And he was actually good in Seattle too. He just never fully got a chance. Gold border Lex Hilliard rookie from Miami. Brandon Carr, Chrome rookie for the Chiefs. He's still doing well. He started like every game he's ever played, right? Or could play. Like he has that huge streak going, which at corner is really hard to do. But yeah, Forsett, even in Seattle, he was pretty good for a few years, but like they never fully gave him the job, and then they traded for Marshawn, and he just, didn't have a role anymore. And like 4 years later, finally gets a chance, and he just turns into a stud overnight. He was like 30 at that point, or pretty close to it. All right, let me take a quick drink. All right, so we are 1/3 of the way through so far. I'm definitely, before this break is over, I'm going to run out of vague things to remember everyone by, but I'll think of something. It'll be more and more contrived as we go on. But yeah, I gotta keep talking. All right, so here we go with box 2. Careful with that last card there. '49ers, Isaac Bruce. That's right, he did play for them for like a year. I think it was still pretty solid. Jamarcus. There was Brody Croyle, a guy who started like 10 games, and he actually wasn't terrible, but never pulled out a win. Josh Johnson, still sometimes hanging around in the NFL. I think he had a start fairly recently. Yeah, for real, man. I mean, this. Hold on a sec. Blue border Derek Anderson for the Cleveland Browns. So that is going to BRDage 0. 437 out of 500. Blue border Derek Anderson for Cleveland. Yeah, and that was right off that huge breakout year he had for them. Whole offense, actually. Jonathan Goff, blue border for the Giants. But yeah, there was just an avalanche of stud running backs in this class. And, you know, I don't know if any of them are going to make the Hall of Fame necessarily, unless I'm just missing one off the top of my head, but a lot of them came really close. Like CJ2K, didn't quite keep it up for long enough, although he was actually good for a lot longer than people remembered him being. He still had a lot of solid years after that. He went to Arizona for like half a season and led the league before he got hurt, I think. Yeah, Jamal Charles with his like 6 yards per carry every year. Matt Forte getting like 800 receiving yards, 1,000 rushing every year. I mean, it was loaded. And there were a bunch of other guys who had like 1 or 2 really good years too. Shard wasn't bad for a little bit. Jamal Lewis, gold border for the Browns. Yeah, he was another guy who just in 07, like, all right, first through the chromes. All right, it's actually, we're running out of space here, so let me move a few things around, hit the box a little bit, and we got a lot of stacks of cards here. We'll figure it out. But yeah, who was I talking about? Oh yeah, Jamal Lewis. Yeah, of course, nothing but love for him. He was amazing for us. At the end there, like 05, 06, he was really struggling. And then, he went to the Browns and I thought he was completely done. But yeah, that first year at least. After that, he kind of reverted to where he was before. But that 07 season, he was just a beast again. It was like maybe he was being misused before. I don't know. But yeah, I thought he was washed and he was not at all. He was back. Oh man, I hope so too. I mean, he's another one of those, just so many of them from the 2000s who had a few really big years and just didn't stick around for long enough, I don't think, Because, I mean, from that decade, we have LT, of course. He was head and shoulders above everyone else. Edge is in the Hall of Fame now, which didn't surprise me, I guess, but I kind of forgot how long he was really good for. Especially because he kind of peaked at the very beginning of his career, but he was good for about 8 years or so. Timothy Hightower, gold border for the Cardinals. Yeah, speaking of 2008 Cardinals running backs. But yeah, with Jamal, I mean, he had the 2,000-yard season. Beyond that, a few, I think it was 1,300-yard years, really good ones, but not top 5 seasons. So, I mean, he has an offensive player of the year, so we'd have that going for him, but I just don't know where he is on the pecking order, Like him, Sean Alexander, very similar. Priest Holmes, of course. Oh man, I'd love to see Priest Holmes make it, but again, Just not totally sure. Jonathan Stewart, rookie, Carolina. Tiki Barber was another one. I mean, he played like a Hall of Famer for several years at the end of his career, actually, as opposed to the beginning. Aqib Talib, rookie for the Bucks. But yeah, people kind of soured on him for a few reasons, so I don't know about that. All right, we have another auto here. This one is going to be Andre Caldwell, Signs of the Future rookie auto for the Cincinnati Bengals. So that is Bree 2574 with an auto here, Andre Caldwell for Cincinnati. He was, I think we had a jersey for him in the first break. So, I mean, different breaks, of course, but jersey and an auto for him. Gold border Matt Hasselbeck for the Seahawks. But yeah, no, Jamal had the single game record too until until Adrian Peterson, man, breaking it by a single yard. And just a few years later too, we didn't even get to enjoy it for very long. Another Sperano coach rookie. And yeah, that's held ever since. But yeah, and the crazy thing was like John Harbaugh, another coach rookie for the Ravens, and another Ray Rice rookie as well. Forgot to mention him among the stud running backs too. Joe Flacco as well. All the big Ravens who arrived that year coming in at once. And Calais Campbell sort of too, but of course that's Arizona. Matt Ryan. All right, we have a second Matt Ryan base rookie as well for the Falcons. And Chris Johnson for the Titans. Harry Douglas. He was a 1,000-yard guy in 1 year. Yeah, I was wondering why. I knew I was forgetting someone when I was mentioning those other running backs from that class. As a Ravens fan, I don't know why I forgot Ray Rice, but yeah, he has complications in his Hall of Fame candidacy. Glenn Dorsey, rookie jersey for Kansas City. Yeah, McFadden. So Glenn Dorsey jersey, that's going to Reds row 60 for the Chiefs. Gary Barnidge, chrome for Carolina. Oh, Pierre Garcon for the Colts. Matt Slater, rookie for the Pats. Yeah, Gary Barnidge. He was the guy who broke out way later, too, than when he first started. Like, I didn't realize he went all the way back to 08. I think it was like 2015 or something when, for the Browns, he had that big year. But yeah, you mentioned McFadden. He was, I mean, he should have been another one at least. Like, there was a year or two when he was really good for the Raiders. And there was that other year when he filled in for Zeke a few years ago for the Cowboys, and he had like 1,000 yards in 10 games or something, or close to it. I mean, he was pretty ridiculous, but yeah, just couldn't quite stay healthy for long enough. Probably didn't have enough help at quarterback, for example, with those late 2000s Raiders to take some heat off of him. For Brady, we've had a couple of base. Pierre Garcon and Matt Slater, base rookies as well, Colts and Pats. Blue border rookie Curtis Lofton for the Atlanta Falcons. He was pretty good for a long time. 263 out of 500. Yeah, he was, that's Dree Jane. He was one of their main defensive guys during that Matt Ryan, Mike Smith run. Tashard Choice, gold border for the Cowboys. Once again, go Jackets. Grew up a Georgia Tech fan, so always got to shout them out. Cliff Averill, Chrome rookie for Detroit. Willis McGahee. He was good for us for a few years. Good supporting back for Ray Rice. Mike Smith, coach rookie for the Falcons. Charles Godfrey, he was fine. Yeah, just trying to come up with something for every player. Josh Morgan was good for a little bit. Jerome Felton, rookie for the Lions. I think he made some Pro Bowls at fullback. Blue border, Steven Jackson. Yeah, another one of those 2000s / early 2010s guys who's kind of on the Hall of Fame borderline. Blue border, 41 out of 500 for the St. Louis Rams and Shadow Wolf 3000. Steven Jackson, blue border. Marcus Thomas, a gold border rookie for the Chargers. Oh yeah, Bob Sanders too, man. He was, he had that Depoy Defensive Player of the Year season the year before. And yeah, it was just, it's kind of staggering, really. Like, they always show the stats that the Colts defense had with and without him during those few years. And the difference was just like so dramatic that, I don't know, it almost seemed harder to believe for that reason. Like, there had to be some other factors involved, but they literally went from, top 5 defense a few years with him fully healthy to Jordy Nelson, another rookie for him and the Packers, to being like literally one of the worst in the league, teams running all over the Colts, without him. And then, of course, that year he comes back for the playoffs and they dominate overnight and win the Super Bowl. He probably should have been that Super Bowl MVP, even though he didn't have stats for that game, I don't think. But yeah, crazy stuff. Early Doucette, blue border rookie for the Arizona Cardinals. 223 out of 500. So Shadow Wolf 3000 for early Doucette. I think he had a few fairly decent years too. Andre Johnson, gold border for Houston. Another guy who, not totally sure, where he sits in the Hall of Fame conversation. I mean, he's in the conversation for sure. I just don't know how strong people feel his case is necessarily. Forget where, exactly he ranks in yards, touchdowns, but he had some really big years. Jason Campbell. There was a guy who didn't quite get a fair shake. Tom Brady, another base for the Pats. Yep, Chad Henne. Yeah, he was okay as a starter for a few years, but eventually, yeah, he did settle into more of a backup role. He was with Jacksonville for a while there. Chris Long, he was a stud. Jerome Mayo, of course. All right, and we have, that's right, we were going to have another auto here, another Signs of the Future. This time, this is Sam Keller for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So GTGD T23, looks like, for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Sam Keller, Signs of the Future, rookie autograph. He was a Nebraska guy. It was like Arizona State, too. I think he was a stud for a few college teams. Thomas DeQ, gold border for the Falcons. Actually, I forget exactly how good he was in college, but he was a guy they talked up for a while. Lex Hilliard, X-Fractor for the Miami Dolphins. 110 out of 275, Lex Hilliard, X-Fractor for Miami. That is Motor Doll. So, yep, Cardinals, Edgerrin James. And Lawrence Maroney. Yeah, the 07 Pats don't get talked about for their running game quite as much, but he was their main guy at the time, and I don't know, I guess they were okay running the ball. Peyton Manning for the Colts. Deshaun Jackson, another rookie for the Eagles. Felix Jones, Cowboys. He was a guy who I really thought was gonna become a big star. Like, there were a few years. We have a Jamal Charles, another rookie for the Chiefs. Matt Forte for the Bears. Yeah, Felix Jones had like 8 yards per carry a couple of years, getting like 40 carries a year. You know, as a first-round guy, but he was stuck behind a few other people. Yeah, just Marion Barber never fully got a chance. Orange border Deshaun Jackson rookie here for the Eagles. So a nice one here, and a nice gold border behind that too. That is numbered 190 out of 250. Orange border rookie Deshaun Jackson, Justin Arney, and the Philadelphia Eagles. And behind that, we have a gold border John Harbaugh, coach rookie for the Baltimore Ravens. And Akaji Hero 10. Oops. Chrome card does not want to detach itself there. There we go. And the Chromes. Brandon Albert, another solid left tackle there for a while. He made a few Pro Bowls, I think. Stanford Kegler. There's a name I remember too, but don't quite remember what for quite as much. All right, and we have one more box to go here. Yeah, I think so too. And yeah, it's weird, like there were a ton of stud, sorry, it's 131. Yeah, a ton of stud receivers from this class too. I mean, really, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, the offensive class from 2008 was so deep and so stacked. Like, not necessarily a lot of Hall of Fame guys. A lot of guys who are close to it, you know, might make it some point, maybe a little further off in the future. But yeah, so deep at running back, so deep at wide receiver. A few franchise quarterbacks, of course. One probable Hall of Fame guy, as long as he keeps putting up 5,000 yards every year. And yeah, another, of course, Super Bowl winning QB. Lots of really good linemen, but on the flip side, the defensive class was really kind of lagging behind for a while. I mean, there's some guys who have been pretty big stars over time, but compared to like most draft classes, you know, there's not a J.J. Watt type, no Aaron Donalds. Not sure if there are Hall of Fame defenders from this class, which would be really unusual, but overall, yeah, way more stacked on offense. Oh, careful there. All right, and 2 more packs left open here for our final box. All right, and yeah, let's close out the big hit. Yeah. All right, so yeah, 5 stacks, 2 packs worth for each of them. I might. Kind of depends on what's available. For this one, possibly. You know, definitely want to do some where I go back to the 2000s for sure. Mike Smith, coach rookie for the Falcons. With Bowman specifically, it is a bit of a longer break, so might try a different product from around this time, but yeah, want to do something from the 2000s. Jamal Charles, another one for the Chiefs, following the Matt Flynn and Brian Brom duo. Matt Forte, rookie for the Bears. And yeah, I don't think anyone thought at the time that, another Matt Slater rookie as well for the Pats. Yeah, I don't think anyone thought that Matt Flynn would be the one who, you know, certainly put up some theatrics of his own over the course of his career. But Brian Brom, man, he was the guy I actually really wanted Baltimore to pick at the time. Blue border Kenneth Moore, rookie for Detroit. Numbered out of 500, 350, 500 for Detroit. Green cards. Gold border Brad Cottam for the Chiefs. And our chromes. Oh, it looks like we have a orange refractor, I believe, coming up. Yes, we do. Jerome Felton, orange refractor rookie for the Detroit Lions, and green cards. Let's see what that is numbered out of. Oh, that's really low numbered. 15 out of 25. Orange refractor for Jerome Felton for the Detroit Lions. Really low-numbered parallel there. Green cards with the orange. Jerome Felton out of 25 for Detroit. So yeah, Felton was really good for a while. I think he was. I can't say I have the careers of fullbacks memorized all that well, but he was really good. I don't think I'm mixing him up with someone else. Right there. But yeah, Brian Brom. That's right. That's who I was talking about. He was someone who, like, everyone before the draft was really hyped up about. Like, everyone thought he was going to be a first-round pick. A lot of people thought he was better than Matt Ryan, actually. Which you wouldn't know it, seeing that he was drafted, like, late in the second round, I think. But, I mean, he was hyped. And I know, like, when the Ravens picked Flacco, people were mad about that. Like, Brian Brom was on the board. He was the consensus, number 2 guy. Flacco was not thought to be a first rounder. And, I don't know what happened with him. Pierre Garçon, another rookie for the Colts. And another gold border, John Harbaugh, coach rookie. That's the second one we have for the Ravens. Steve Johnson chrome. But yeah, I mean, Brom, of course, was blocked by Aaron Rodgers at first, and then he was actually, he wasn't with the Packers for very long at all. I think, like, his second year, he was with Buffalo or something, and he started a few games and didn't play that well. And yeah, he was just not around in the league very long. Tom Brady for the Pats. Certainly caught me off guard. Caught a lot of people off guard, but, that's why the GMs are the experts, I guess. Guy falls to the second round for no reason, we think, and then he doesn't pan out, They outsmarted us. So we had another Martellus Bennett, Rashard Mendenhall. Yeah, he was with Delaware. He was with the Blue Hens. Had a pretty successful. I mean, you have to be for an FCS guy to be a first round pick. I think he went to, like, the championship game for that division. Matt Ryan, another rookie for the Atlanta Falcons. But yeah, I mean, he was, as a prospect, he was a big armed guy who people weren't sure if he produced enough at the time. I think he was with, like, Pitt when he started off, and he had to transfer because he wasn't going to get the starting job there. Gold border Jamal Lewis for Cleveland. Brandon Albert chrome, KC. But yeah, I mean, definitely no regrets about how that turned out. Flacco had a long and complicated career. Honestly, I never actually knew if he was good or not, but hey, it worked out. Peyton Manning for the Colts got a Super Bowl out of it. And then he got a nice big contract too. Jonathan Stewart, another rookie, Carolina. All right, and it looks like we have an auto coming up here. Yes, we do. Signs of the Future, Paul. So that is going to Rycon 75, Paul Smith, rookie auto for Jacksonville. And behind that, we have a backwards gold border rookie, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie for Arizona. He was good for a while. I think he made a few Pro Bowls too. quarterbacks. I think we still might have one to go here, so hoping we can land one of the big two. All right. Oh, all right. Well, there's our second auto right there. We have a coach rookie auto for Tony Sperano for the Miami Dolphins. So Motor Doll, nice one there. Tony Sperano, coach rookie auto. Because that's right, they did have these in the jumbo boxes, I think. Maybe in the regular ones too. But yeah, nice one for Miami there. Tony Sperano did have the makings of a varsity coach. So yeah, nice one there for the Dolphins. Motor Doll, Tony Sperano. Andre Johnson, gold border for the Texans. John Harbaugh, another coach rookie for the Ravens. But yeah, I remember when he was a rookie coach, I mean, at the time he was hired, he was pretty much only a special teams coach. Like, it totally blindsided people that this guy was even a candidate. Deshaun Jackson, rookie for the Eagles. But yep, proved the doubters wrong, for sure. Coach of the year. And maybe a Hall of Famer in the future. It's getting pretty close, has the ring, has a lot of wins, just needs to keep on adding to that resume. All right, so we have another numbered Steven Jackson here for the Rams. So this is an orange border. That is going to be numbered 152 of 250. Steven Jackson for the Rams. Yeah, and there's a guy who should have had a Hall of Fame career if he had been on, like, basically any other team. Gold border, Curtis Lofton for the Falcons. But yeah, putting up the numbers he did on those, like, 115, 2-14 teams, excuse me, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, let me take another quick drink here. Can't talk. All right, so 4 packs worth of cards left to go here. Jordy Nelson. Sorry, Jordy Nelson, another rookie for the pack. Steve Slayton. Matt Ryan, rookie for the Falcons. Got another one for him and another one for Chris Johnson for Tennessee. Yeah, Steve Slayton. He had a great, I think, was it rookie or sophomore year? But yeah, he had one really good year early on and then just disappeared right after that. No explanation. Blue border rookie Chevis Jackson for the Falcons. And that is numbered 412 out of 500 for Atlanta and Dree Jane. Gold border Jay Cutler from the Broncos era. Yeah, that was right before he got traded away. Josh McDaniels came in and, for whatever reason, decided he didn't like having a franchise quarterback, so off he went. It's more partial to Kyle Orton, I guess. Kyle Orton wasn't bad. Keith Tweed, another rookie for the Bucks. Darren McFadden, rookie for the Raiders. Yeah, I mean, he was definitely, just one of those journeyman guys. He had some good years early on with the Bears where, well, I don't know if he was good necessarily, but he was on some winning teams. Him and Grossman, what a tag team that was. 173 out of 500, Ahmad Bradshaw. Blue border for the New York Giants, and Shadow Wolf 3000. Brian Braun, gold border for Green Bay. Yeah, he was okay for Chicago for a bit, okay for Denver for a bit, and I think he was with the Chiefs for a little bit. I think he was the guy who beat the Packers that one year to break up their perfect season. I think that was Orton. He was with like Buffalo for a year after that, and he was okay. Forsett and Ray Rice. Joe Flacco, another rookie for the Ravens. Calais Campbell, Arizona. All right, and we have another jersey towards the end here. This one is going to be John David Booty. Fabric of the Future jersey card for the Minnesota Vikings. Green cards. I have a hit for you at the end here. John David Booty, jersey for Minnesota. All right, and final pack coming up here. John Kitna, 2008 Lions. Here's another guy who bounced around, started for a while. Wasn't necessarily bad, but maybe that year he was. All right, so we have one more gold border here, Kevin Robinson for the Chiefs. And then last round of Chrome. Craig Stevens, Tennessee, Brandon Flowers, KC, Robert James, Atlanta, and Craig Stelz for Chicago. All right, everyone, so that will do it for tonight's set of breaks. Possibly the latest we've ever gone with the usual format that we do. But yeah, that is a lot of cards to go through for Bowman, certainly, and it's going to be a lot to sort out. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day, to say the least. But yeah, thank you guys for bearing with me here. Yeah, through that long break, but yeah, we'll definitely try to do some more retro breaks every now and then. Late 2000s especially is a pretty good sweet spot. So don't have anything immediately got some like 2014 stuff, which is retro, I guess, at this point too. That prestige case, we gotta continue at some point, but yeah, definitely really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed going through all those guys who, again, haven't thought of in a long time necessarily. But yeah, so tomorrow, get everything from both breaks sorted out and everything from both nights of breaks put together to ship out on either Monday or Tuesday. It might be Tuesday just because we have more cards to deal with, but try to get those out as soon as possible. And yeah, maybe Monday. There is a chance of that. But yeah, that'll be updated as soon as possible. In the meantime, in terms of upcoming breaks, gotta do the self-advertisement, of course. We have 2 extra 2020 Bowman breaks during the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, we have another 10-box blaster break. Wednesday, we have another 5-box mega box break. And for those, of course, we can combine those 2 together as well for those who are interested in both. And we'll have another set of breaks during the weekend too. Not sure what products yet. I'll figure that out tomorrow. All right. Well, hey, thank you guys again so much for joining in tonight. As always, I hope you all had fun. Hope your teams did well. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Peace out.